Sports as we get ready to start the... Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Sunday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Tuesday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. And for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Hill. Then there's Horford. And it's Dort in at the small forward position.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position, so at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
Harden against Hill. Oh, the lob to Irving.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. We've played just over a minute here in the first. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from Irving. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. He lobs it up and slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Hill with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And Jordan sends it back.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Roby the pass to Hill. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Irving. 4 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
And Harris drops them both. Greg, you played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey, you know, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story. And Dort gets it to go.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
Here's Harden. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Horford. Harden the pass to Jordan. He kicks to Irving. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lobs it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
about DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jeff Green is checked in for Durant. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. And it's Brown in for Irving. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Muscala. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
Well, that's about as high percentage as it gets for DJ. Go to work, big man.
1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And Jordan gets it to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Thunder trailing by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. They double him with Jordan. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
Boy, this guy's confidence from the outside is growing and growing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the three-point shot.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. For Brooklyn, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
The first one falls.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. .46 seconds left in the first quarter.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. It's stolen by Muscala. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Williams leading the charge. And the pass to Diallo. Poked away. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
On the wing, Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Green. Lets it go with a 3. No good that time. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. So it's DeAndre Jordan making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back to the action after this word. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Brown. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Shamet in at the two-guard spot. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. And it goes for the fifth time in 10 shots for him this game.
Well, this is about knowing where to be in these situations. And Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Now here's Diallo, shooted by Green. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Offensive rebound, Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Hill passes to Horford. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I like the aggressiveness. Horford is superb at staying in control on these tough shots.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Finished off the break. Horford's got his second basket of the night.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Irving against Hill. Good on the shot.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Outside Hill. All sorts of time. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the back.
Wow, hammering it in.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity, KD at the rim.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 9 points. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And people talk a lot about Diallo's athleticism, but this guy also plays with a high motor.
You're right, Greg. He's always in attack mode. He runs the floor, willing to crash the boards. And defensively, this guy shows great lateral quickness, great tenacity, footwork. I get that he's raw, but the upside is absolutely there.
And the Nets making a change here. Jordan, he's checked in for Green. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris. Brown, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. Harden can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Diallo with it, picked up by Brown. No problems knocking that one down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, on the catch and shoot, you've got to be shot ready. And Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his pretty form.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
KD looking around. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Beasley's checked in.
I think Kevin Durant prides himself on doing everything at an elite level. And really, think about how he's improved his defense in the prime of his career. What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Pops it up for Jordan. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. That's tipped. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. He's looking for Jordan and finds him.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. DeAndre Jordan came out on a mission in the first. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
You have to love how they're using their heads. Good ball movement, smart shots. Look.
And that wraps up the halftime.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nets leading by 10. They've got Horford, George Hill out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Roby in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by Jordan.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points.
Great pursuit from Gilgeous-Alexander. At 6'6", he should hit the offensive window.
Irving against Hill. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Dort. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Inside. Here's Horford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this area at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Horford trying to free himself up.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Irving for 3. Kept alive. Durant.
You simply can't bite on the shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
The Nets have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. He's off on the first. And Brooklyn making a change here. Shamet's checked in. And he sinks the second. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 15-point game. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament, get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Irving. And the shot is good. Irving's got 14 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder with some changes. Beasley's checked in. And it's Williams in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Luwawu's checked in. Hill passes to Beasley. That one falls.
Well, we've seen this over the course of George Hill's career. So savvy, finding the open man.
Nets leading by 17. Now here's Irving. He's got 14. It's stolen by Muscala. It's Hill on the wing. Another shot, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Brooklyn called for the foul. For Oklahoma City, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he can't get the first one. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Irving. And the second free throw, good. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Out to the right wing. Luwawu, the pass to Green. And no good. Under trailing by 16. Passes to Baisley. The kick out to Williams. The Thunder with another miss. The Nets have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Brown the pass to Harris. Now Shamet. Excellent D there from Williams.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Count it. Baisley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Love the distribution from George Hill. Listen, we know he is such a heady player who knows where to put the pass.
Luwawu, the pass to Green. Over Muscala. It's tipped. Pass to Baisley. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Number 1, George Hill.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc. And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harden's checked in. Under trailing by 15. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. Last season's performance for him was in at about 9 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
The pass to Baisley. The Thunder with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Harden outside. Pass to Luwawu. To the paint. Here's Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So a moment now to see the story on James Harden. He's coming off an excellent season. First in scoring, 5th in steals, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him number 1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor. Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And it's Brown missing. Under trailing by 17. Hill has the open look. Off target with his 3.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
The drive by Green, and good that time.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
For Brooklyn, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Uncovered. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points. Luwawu, the pass to Green. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Luwawu is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harden in at the point. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oakley was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. That one is no good. Brooklyn leading by 17. Brown with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Horford.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. The Thunder shooting around 40% from the floor here. Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Off with the layup. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Lobbed up there for KD.
You get the sense KD can have and make any shot on the floor. This guy's so creative, he can wreak havoc.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Williams passes to Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Covered by Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander attacking and in rhythm on the offensive end.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Thunder trailing by 21. Outside, Horford. Here's Dort. They double him with Jordan. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Horford. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Harden. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Williams against Harden, and the foul on Harden. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th plus foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like that. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Roby. Guarded by KD. Hill, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Harden. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28 points for the game.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Durant, the pass to Jordan, and they double up Jordan. Here's Dort. Hill with it. He's picked up by Jordan.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hill. Here's Dort. Just 5 on the clock. A beautiful reverse layup.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Jordan.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Miller, over Johnson. Shots good by Miller.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Claxton. Here's Luwawu. Ariza with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He dishes it to Miller. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you know the unselfishness and professionalism Trevor Ariza gives you. If there's an open man, he'll find him.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Now here's Diallo. He's covered closely. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the man.